Let's stay with road safety. Road crashes continue to be a significant concern in the Bono region, with motorbike crashes leading the statistics. From January to June 2024, 32 people lost their lives in road accidents, according to data from the Bono Regional Directorate of the National Road Safety Authority. The authority has pledged to intensify its road safety education to curb the rising number of road crashes in the region. ChannelOne News' Michael Sapwan-Fum reports.
Road accidents remain a major issue in the Bono region, resulting in loss of life and severe injuries. Overspeeding has been identified as a primary cause of these accidents. In response, the Bono Regional Directorate of the National Road Safety Authority has ramped up its educational campaigns at various bus terminals throughout the region. Gabriel Kwame Ochre, the Public Relations Officer of the Bono Regional National Road Safety Authority, provided insights into the recent accident statistics.
If you look at cases reported, last year we had recorded 68 of those crashes, whilst this year we've recorded 95 of those crashes. Last year we had recorded 88 injuries, but this year, January to June, we have recorded 121 injuries. And I think it is a worrying, especially looking at the deaths, which are fatalities. We've recorded more than 42% increase in our fatalities. In terms of death, last year, January to June, we recorded 18 deaths. But this year, January to June, we've recorded 32 deaths, which is an increase of almost 119%, which is very alarming comparing to last year.
Patrick Nyankomanko, the head of taxis at Protoa at the Nana Bosuma market, discussed the measures being taken to reduce road accidents among their members.
The road accidents, especially for Protoa, we have been educating them day in and day out, weekly. So when you look at compare Protoa to other stations, you can see that the Protoa station road accidents are minimized simply because of the education and then the programs we are teaching the drivers. So that's make the major impact, or bring the major impact to Protoa. Because of the education, someone may know, someone may not know. Most of the drivers, some have been to the driving school. Most of them were mates and others. So because of the training, they have captured what we are teaching them. Aside road traffic regulations and other things, most of them, even road traffic regulation, they don't know. So because of the education and other programs we are organizing, have impart knowledge onto them.
Two drivers shared the challenges they face with the region's roads.
First one, a road marking. Line there, that quite no. Sabi, a proper free munti say, and quite so you see aduna denam. Bebre, Edia Quencia, eba. And the tossum you so quite so sign yet. Portu was no too much. Inti se mabaha money ye be di hon komodia best mo say mo be ma aban no so aswate na wo hu se hawa ye wo mu ha no na ono so afa kwampa obefa so obeboa ya ma enso ye ho ahenhan na accident no so ate no
kwan no na road science ne ne ma e wo kwan no so ahia ma kwan no ne hia bompe no so ba bia tutututu ni nyina se mo be fere bompe ne tutututu ni na ma na kwan ye kama ye timi fa so ya boa passenger for so omo so ho ato mo.
Drivers, commuters and pedestrians are being urged to follow traffic regulations to help reduce the number of road accidents in the region.
If you look at Regulation 163, we've realized that most of these crashes occurred because of speeding. And speeding is a major factor in our region. And therefore, with the national campaign, which is the Stay Alive Road Safety Campaign, we would ensure that drivers reduce their speed, especially on their highways, which is 90 kilometers per hour. When they are entering into settlement, they reduce the speed to 50 kilometers, and in built-up areas to 30 kilometers per hour. Same to motorcyclists. Then again, to passengers, we will we will plead with passengers to speak up, especially when the drivers misbehave. They are supposed to make sure they caution the drivers. Caution the drivers means you must talk politely, not shouting at the driver, but you speak politely to the driver. Then to motorcycle riders, we are launching the One Rider, One Motor Crash Helmet as a project for this year, especially looking at the alarming rate of motorcycle fatalities. We think that when you pick 10 motorcycles, you would only have one person wearing his or her motor crash helmet, which is very worrying. And therefore, we are raising an alarm, or we are putting in measures to ensure that motorcyclists put on their crash helmet. Then to pedestrians, according to Regulation 154 of the Road Traffic Regulation, pedestrians are supposed to cross at designated areas like zebra crossings, like under traffic lights, and then overhead footbridges. But if you look at Bono region, we do not have overhead footbridges. So we would always advise that we use the under the traffic light, and then we also use the zebra crossing.
Drivers and pedestrians in the Bono region have been admonished to adhere to road traffic regulations to help in reducing road crashes in the Bono region. For Channel One News, Michael Saponifum, Sunyane.